We're going to keep our attention on high school football here, week one, as we welcome in Brandon Lashley from Ocean City, wide receiver and defensive back. Good morning, B-Lash.
How's it going?
What's up, man?
Nothing much, just football practice about a lift.
You got those cramps all worked out in your legs?
Not really, not feeling too good. My legs are kind of not doing any lower body workouts today, definitely.
Tell Coach Smith take it easy on you for a day.
Yep, definitely.
Outstanding win last night, 25-6 over Egg Harbor Township. Little bit of a crazy weather delay there right at the end of the first quarter. Lightning had to wait 30 minutes. Take us through that time in the locker room. How did you guys stay focused, and what was that like taking a half-hour break after you just played one quarter?
Well, at first everyone was all angry. They were like all thinking we're not going to play this game, thinking the worst. And then our coach just kept saying, we can't control this. There's nothing we can do about it. Just let it play out and see what happens. And I kept saying to everyone in the locker room the whole time, I was like, just stay focused, always focused. We need to have as much energy when we come out of this weather break that we did before. And I was like, EHC is going through the same thing right now. They're in their locker room, and they probably are getting sick of just sitting in there. They don't want to wait any longer. And we just need to stay focused and come out and keep the energy up.
What's your go-to music there when you got a little delay?
Oh, God. You guys don't even want to know. Rap, let's put it that way.
Rap? Any old school stuff? Tupac? Something like that?
Not really.
No.
A little bit.
Tell me a little bit more about this defense. I mean, we talked a lot about the offense and how well you guys did putting up 25 points on a pretty good EHT team. But this defense, really impressed with the way some of those guys played. I mean, Brandon Lynn and Austin Green and Sterling and all those guys, and really got after it last night and shut down that running game, which is the key to everything else EHT does. They like to get that running game established so they can kind of get Ramos out and running and doing some read option type stuff.
Yeah, I just stand in the defensive huddle and I just look around at all the other 10 people, and then I'm just like, wow, this is a really good defense. Like the kids I played with my whole life, they're just ballers. They know what they're doing, and they just grind, and everyone has each other's back. We're going as hard as we can every play. We have returning starters, we have new kids, but it doesn't matter how long you've been playing our defense right now. I'll take it over any other defense in South Jersey.
One thing we talked about earlier in the show, Brandon, was team chemistry, and it's easy to talk about, but it's really hard to get that true, genuine chemistry. And it seems like you guys have that. Does that just come from growing up in the youth leagues, playing so much football together?
Well, yeah, it's definitely a big part of it because most of the kids on this team I played with my whole life since I was younger. But even now, even the kids from Ocean City or other kids that are on the team, we just even outside of football, I feel like we're always together. We're always doing stuff together, and we really are a family. We're not just a football team that goes out and plays.
We're talking with Brandon Lashley, Egg Harbor Township football player. Ocean City football player with a win over Egg Harbor Township last night, 25-6. And Brandon, talk a little bit about your quarterback, Ian. First varsity start, taking over for Harry Feifel, which is not an easy thing to do. Harry had a great year last year, and he's coming in as the new guy. A lot of expectations on this team, and really everything starts and ends with the quarterback position. And you got to play well as a quarterback in high school to get your team enough wins to get into playoffs. And a little bit of a tough start, had an early interception, but really showed a lot of character in just being able to turn the page on that and not get frustrated and come back and work the plays like they're supposed to be done. And I was impressed with just his composure and how he stayed calm and collected, and that's what you need out of your quarterback.
Yeah, that's one thing about Ian. Yeah, he really is a quarterback. He knows what he's doing, and he knows how to face adversity. If something bad happens to him, he's not the kid to go sit on the sideline, slam his helmet on the ground. He's going to be on the headset with the coach in the booth asking what he did wrong, trying to figure out how to get better, trying to know what to do next time so he doesn't make that same mistake. But he came out, he did the interception. It was tough pass, tough across the middle. The safety made a nice play on it too. But after that, the way he responded to it was just amazing. He came out and had an amazing first varsity start. Amazing.
Now you catch that touchdown pass late in the first half there, and you go down in a heap, and your legs are all seizing up on you. What's going through your mind at that point? Are you thinking, man, I don't even know if I can make it through the rest of this game?
No, I was so happy. I turned around. We were on the 15-yard line. It was supposed to be a 14-yard route. That's what it is. It's a 14-yard route back to 12 yards. And I was like, there's no way I'm not getting in the end zone for this. So I ran it a little bit further, so that made it. So when I turned around, the ball was already coming at me, and I turned and the ball was just there. I grabbed it. And then I was on the ground, and both of my legs just cramped up, and everyone's trying to celebrate with me. And I'm just like, yeah, let's go. But I was like, get off. Like, I'm cramping. I was like, thanks for whatever, but, like, I need a minute.
Your first touchdown of the season, you can't even celebrate, right?
Yep.
But then you come back in the third quarter and get that pick six, 95 yards. I mean, talk about that. I know we spoke about this after the game a little bit last night, and you make that pick, and all you see are just white shirts and a tunnel all the way up the sideline. That's got to be just the greatest feeling as a defensive back to see 95 yards of open space. It
was so perfect. We do this pursuit drill in practice where whoever intercepts the ball, someone blocks the quarterback, someone blocks everyone, just make a wall down, and then whoever gets the interception runs to the sideline. And it was literally when I caught the ball, I just saw the exact drill we did in practice. It was so perfect. And I know, like, as stats, that goes as an interception for me or whatever, but I think it was a 95-yard pick six for me, but that definitely would not have happened without the other 10 people blocking the whole way down there. I could have walked that.
At what yard line did you know you were taking it to the house?
I caught the ball at the 5, and probably by my fifth step, which was around the 15, I knew it.
Really? That early?
Yeah, because I just looked up and I saw there was 2 kids in a black jersey in front of me. The one kid literally just gave up. They were tired, and one kid just gave up. And then Austin Green laid a nice block on the quarterback that threw the ball, and it was just perfect.
Did you feel like you were fast enough to outrun everybody?
I was running. I knew I had a lot of space, but my legs were just so closely cramping up the whole way down. I got in the end zone, and actually after the game, Louis Conti, another kid on our team, on the bus, he was like, I ran 75 yards down the field to congratulate you after that pick six, and you told me to get away because you were cramping up. I was like, I'm sorry, but I needed to get stretched out.
Talk with Brandon Lashley, Ocean City High School, 25-6 win over Egg Harbor Township last night in the Red Raiders season opener. And Brandon, what does this do for you guys? I mean, I know it's a long preseason. You're itching to get out there for the first game, and you really hope to win that first game and get on a good confidence-building roll. And I'm sure it's going to make practice this week a whole lot better, a little more up-tempo.
Yeah, exactly. With this whole entire summer, we just grinded, having 2 practices a day some weeks in the heat. It was probably my hottest summer I've been through for football. And we just grinded as much as we can and tried to just get our main thing that we stress is conditioning. Like we want to out-condition teams and win games in the fourth quarter. We're an on-the-ball team. We just get lined up after the play and go to the next play. And it just the whole summer, we knew we could be a good football team, but we knew the first week was going to decide a lot. And if we came out the first week and just blew it, then we'd all have doubt in the team or whatever. But after that first game, I'm so excited to see where the rest of the season brings us.
Well, as a baseball player myself, I want to send a thank you out there to you to let people know that baseball players are athletes.
Yep, definitely.
Great stuff, Brandon. Appreciate the time, and I'm sure you got to get back to your workout, so we appreciate you taking a few minutes. Congratulations on the win last night, and get back to work, buddy.
Thank you.